Hello, guys. Welcome to the Caleb Show. Now, today we're going to cover a few different topics. We're definitely going to talk about Nicki Minaj. We're going to cover some Meek Mill and the issues he's having with 6ix9ine and also DJ Academics. And then we also have to get into this whole August Alsina and Miss Pinkett Smith. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot, right? All right, so first and foremost, I was chilling the other day, and I just seen that Meek Mill is, still pounding away for Nicki Minaj. Somebody he cannot get over the undisputed queen of rap. So he goes and tweets, when you see a girl you used to like with the love of her life on socials, you start to see her real worth, don't you? No, you start to realize that you fucked up and you're never gonna get another chance to have a bitch like her. No matter how many bad bitches you find out here, because there's some, but no one really can compete or they don't compare, you know? And then also, why are you out here still worried about this girl and watching her, really stalking her social media when she's married, and we don't know for sure yet, but she's probably pregnant, So she over here worried about trying to have a healthy baby and you over here still talking shit. Go find something to do. Meanwhile, you already out here still bothering Tekashi 6ix9ine, and he really been dragging you, like a lot. Just putting all your little business out there, and then I'm watching Young Money Radio, and 50 Cent was on Young Money Radio talking about Meek Mill also, talking about how he ain't no real nigga. He didn't say that, but that's what he meant. He was like talking to Lil Wayne. He was like, I'm not gonna say who I'm talking about, right? Right. So then he said, I'm just gonna say, if you represent prison reform, how do you sign to a correctional officer and you managed by a snitch? Help me with this, man. I just look at certain shit and I go, wait, how is that? And that kind of 50 Cent, and I'm ready to see what Meek Mill gonna have to say about that, honestly, because, most people don't just be, trying to get back at 50 Cent like that. But, even Nicki Minaj said he never said nothing to her money bag too, so it really sounds like he likes to mess with women, but he's scared to go at other guys, Even with the whole Drake situation, he all on the internet, just doing the most. Now the only hits he can get, or the only time he can chart, is when he got Drake on the song. And I can't believe Drake working with him again, honestly. Like, you can't be letting people just do you any kind of way and then start back being friends with them, honestly, because, I had this situation one time where one of my friends just kept on doing like weird stuff, talking crazy behind my back, different things like that. And I kept on being friends with them again, honestly, because I didn't have a whole lot of other friends, right? So once I got past all that, yeah, I just realized it's just better to see each other in passing, You can't trust people after they do something like that to you. Whatever it was. And then another thing is, why you keep on trying to cancel DJ Academics? Leave that man alone. Honestly, it really looked like you fell off Meek Mill and you trying to do everything in your power to stay on top. You claim you don't like Tekashi 6ix9ine, but all you're really doing is going after him, trying to, get hitched onto his bandwagon. Now you sending subliminals out to Nicki Minaj, trying to make everybody look at you again. What, you gonna get to drop a song? And then you get into like one of the hottest guys who do this whole YouTube thing. I just think you need to prioritize, honestly. Take a deep breath, maybe read a book or something. I don't know. Speaking of messy drama, what is going on with August Alsina and Jada Pinkett Smith? And why is August Alsina saying that Will Smith gave him the blessing? And then we do see all those little weird pictures with them posted everywhere, and everything like that. I personally feel like Miss Pinkett took advantage of August Alsina. Because since August Alsina came on the scene, he's been having problems. He's been going through it here and there. He's sad. He keep losing all his family members. Like, why did you mess with that boy? I mean, we could just be, frank about it, honestly. August Alsina is very, very attractive, and he's talented. And did y'all see that new picture that leaked? Some people say he leaked it. I don't know. But I just feel like it was a bad idea. And then August Alsina comes around and says, I feel like it's a bad idea for him to even talk about it, honestly. But it is his truth, so it is what it is. And then lately I've been reading a lot about people saying that Will and Jada got blackball power. Whatever that means, And then on top of that, it is his truth. So it's got to be some kind of truth somewhere in there, right? I don't know. I'm going to look into that some more because honestly, I want someone to confirm. And honestly, you don't really have to confirm because I already believe it's all true. I believe August Alsina, you know. I mean, I don't know if Will actually gave him his blessing. That's kind of weird for a man to let you, you know, be with his woman or whatever, and they're married. But then again, you know, there's been rumors that Will Smith was actually having some type of secret affair, allegedly with Dwayne, you know, Gina's husband. And there was some more information about him buying the man a house, and Gina didn't even know that the house was theirs. Wasn't theirs because it was belonging to Will Smith because he bought it. And you know, that's all alleged or whatever. But you know, hey, and then you know, Gina and her husband broke up. Dwayne broke up, got divorced. People don't really talk about it that much, but honestly, I heard from a little birdie that it was some homophobic activity going on. I wouldn't say homophobic. I would say just a gay activity going on between the men. But we all know that there's no secret that in, you know, that industry, a lot of people do a lot of things. You know, Dave Chappelle even hinted at something one time. You know, he went to some kind of party or something and just seen all kind of guys around there. You know, from the industry. You know, getting stuck and fucked. You know, and plucked. But hey, it's none of my business. But anyway, I'm gonna keep definitely looking into this August Alsina and Jada Pinkett thing because, you know, growing up, I started, you know, messing around with an older person. You know what I mean? I knew exactly what I was doing, but in hindsight now, I just wish I had not, you know, did that. You know, sometimes you deal with these older people and they manipulate you, and you know, your mind is already so fragile, especially like August Alsina. And you know, sometimes you just want somebody to love you, and you might seek that love in the wrong person. I'm not saying that it was wrong for those two to be together because they're both adults, and Jada Pinkett is vintage beauty, gorgeous, you know. Yeah, growing up, people were always talking about how they wanted Jada Pinkett, Nia Long, and girls like that, you know. So I can definitely understand. But you know, Jada Pinkett is very deep, though. You know, she's very deep. She's a very deep woman, and I'm pretty sure that she was able to get really deep into August Alsina's broken mind already. You know, because he's been through so much. And shout out to August Alsina. I look forward to listening to his music because I honestly haven't gotten into any other new music. I did like that one song that he came out with that one time. Yeah, and the song with him and Nicki Minaj, I was really into that too. And I really hope Nicki Minaj is pregnant because in that video of her and 6ix9ine, you know, they did a lot of editing trying to hide the fact that, you know, it was what it was. But even her, she blatantly posted a few pictures that look clearly like something's there, you know. So I don't think she's hiding. I think she's just waiting until she's ready to say something about it. So yeah. And we don't hate Meek Mill over here. Over here at the Caleb Show, we love Meek Mill. But we don't like when Meek Mill do weird stuff like that. And you know, he has a newborn and this girl or whatever, you know, so there's no telling what's going on with their relationship, but it seems like he has a lot of other things to focus on, and he hasn't put out any good music in a minute, you know. And I don't want to keep saying it, but it does kind of seem like Meek Mill has fallen off, you know. Anyway, guys, so that's all I have for you today. But definitely tune into the Caleb Show later. I'm gonna have a lot of more things to talk about. Okay.